stupid, well, I've been car shopping the last couple days, and of course, one of the car dealers decided to call me on a freaking Sunday morning at noon and decided to mess up my stream. So hopefully we're live now and this fixes it. So sorry about that little interruption, everybody. Yeah, Trevor, I am. So, yeah, I had a phone call for whatever reason that just absolutely destroyed the stream. So it froze my phone, did everything. So huge thank you to Performance Honda for, yeah, ruining that little stream I had going on. Let's see. But yeah, so back to Ermac. Let's see. So we have quite a few different effects for this specific one. So we have a bunch of different hands. Like I said, we have a different faceplate. And then we are getting the little, I guess neck, or it would be necroplasm. I think that's what they call it in the Spawn universe. But his little effects right here, really kind of like these globes. And then we have, oh, as the hand just falls out, we have the severed arm fatality, which looks fantastic. I think kind of what I want to do with him is actually use those globes and kind of have him in his victory pose. I think that would look really cool. But yeah, so far, super, super, super impressed with, I have some displayed ripping off Reptile's arm. So cool. I really like that they are, because I feel like that really kind of adds to the display factor with these. Because like, these are the few that I actually think that I will, like if I have two characters fighting one another, actually kind of mess around with the fatalities and just have them displayed in different ways. I think this is probably like one of the few toy lines where I'll actually really repose and yeah, mess around with a lot of the different accessories. So this one's Ermac. Yeah, again, looks fantastic. Really like this figure a lot. It does not rotate that way, so we have to do it at the bicep. Cool. Perfect. Trying to get him in like the classic like scorpion, like I guess like fighting pose, even though obviously this isn't Scorpion. Collectible Warrior, what is going on? Happy Sunday. Yeah, no, this is a super, super freaking impressive figure. I like this one a freaking ton. This is really, really cool. How can you not go? Yeah, exactly. Like, and that's a cool part about, like, I guess the Mortal Kombat franchise is there's, like, just so many cool different ways that you can pose these things and just kind of always update it. So, yeah. So, Ermac right there. I wonder, because it looks like you just kind of, I wonder if it's is it the, Kevin would know. Is it just the fists that pop into these like little spheres, or is there like an actual specific hand that I'm supposed to use? Because the other ones look like they're larger in like diameter, if you will. Or do these like? Oh, okay, I see. So really, I guess you could use any of them because it's actually like a little half and half. So you just kind of. The video game, isn't he brownish gold? No. So that Ermac was always red. Brownish gold. Oh well, actually, you are right. I believe in 11, in the newer games, yes, he is like kind of. He doesn't even really look like a ninja. He I believe he does look kind of a little bit more of like a, yeah, like kind of like a tan, like leather wrapped warrior. So yes, you are right there. He has changed, but no, in the Mortal Kombat 3, when he was introduced, he was just a red variant of Scorpion and all the other ninjas. Back when that's what they pretty much did to save memory, to be able to put as many fighters into a game as they could. Because that's really, I believe, the only reason why Scorpion and Sub-Zero both look the same is because it was just a way to save memory. I'm going to have to mess with this a little bit later and actually like put them down on the surface, I think. Maybe these aren't the easy hands to do this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you get like the cool little effect there on his hand. That actually does look really cool. I definitely think that's how I'm gonna figure out a way to display him with those specifically. So yeah, they do look awesome, and that just came undone on me. Let's see. Trevor, I just have the fist. Okay, cool. Calvin says I use the open fighting hands. Okay. I guess I guess it really doesn't matter because it just, like I said, it's not like you have to plug it in anything. It just fits around. Nope. I'll have to mess with this a little bit later and actually get this. I got you, bro. I learned something every damn way. 30 bucks, you know that, right? Nah, because I mean, I feel like Ermac wasn't like, I don't know. The ones I always played were more Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. I didn't play 3 and Ultimate 3 a whole lot, just because I didn't have it on any systems. And I didn't pick up Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and then I didn't get back into Mortal Kombat until probably either Deception or Deadly Alliance. I didn't play a whole lot of them because 4 was like I didn't really care for 4, and then like I said, I never picked up 3 or Trilogy, so yeah, so no worries at all because I probably wouldn't have known. I would have just known the newer characters as well. So yeah, I have to mess with that just a little bit later since I'm failing in all fronts trying to get this to snap on. But yeah, so super cool effects there. Definitely gonna utilize those. And then, so yeah, so we have Ermac was the first one that I opened up. What do you guys want to see? So what I have left is I actually opened up the Raiden already. He's back here. So this was the Raiden, and I was trying to get him in the classic Mortal Kombat 2 like side of the cabinet pose where he's reaching up and the lightning's hitting the hand. I think I did a decent job there, but yeah, super stoked to have a Raiden right here. Love that face sculpt. Love the blue tunic. Yeah, it's like the classic Mortal Kombat 2 Raiden. And then the other ones I have to open are, so I have 2 Scorpions. I have the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. This is the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. This was the Big Bass Toy Store exclusive. And then I have the Mortal Kombat 2 2020 reissue right here. And then the other one I have is Baraka. So let me know which one of these 3 should I open up next. Let's see. The new Sub-Zero comes with a cool effect. I can't believe I skipped that on him. Yeah, I ended up pre-ordering that Sub-Zero. I'm super glad I did. I really like the half and half effect. That looks really, really cool. So who's the next one you're thinking of getting? So I already pre-ordered Kung Lao. I pre-ordered the Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat 3, the Unmasked, and just had it not in the ninja outfit. The next one I'm actually getting. Josh bought a collection of, which I don't know if I'm supposed to say that because that may be one of his videos, but Josh bought some Mortal Kombat figures, some Storm, and he already has the Mortal Kombat 3 classic Sub-Zero, so I'm buying that off him. So that'll probably be the next one that I get. Outside of that, yeah, Kung Lao, I pre-ordered the Unmasked Scorpion or Sub-Zero, and was there another one I think that's all I have pre-ordered currently, I think. And then I bought, obviously, the 2 Scorpions. Andrew Evans, what's going on? Collectible Warrior, as the first one I see. No, I'm not planning on picking up the McFarlane Mortal Kombat line. I thought about it back when they were first released. I don't know. I like the more classic-looking characters as opposed to Mortal Kombat 11. Like, I like Mortal Kombat 11 a lot. I've been playing it quite a bit here recently, but I just like the nostalgia of the Storm and Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, the looks from those games. So I did see Baraka, so we're going to go ahead and open up Baraka right quick. What do I do with my scissors? Oh, they're in my pocket. Am I going to get Mantaro? Probably not. I keep going back and forth. I'm going to say probably not. I'm trying to stay away from too many Mortal Kombat 3 characters. Just because, well, see, but then I say that, and then I'm probably going to end up getting the robots at some point. I don't know. I keep going back and forth on him. He looks awesome. All the pictures and everything I've seen, he looks like a freaking fantastic figure. I don't know if I want to. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might get him. Toy Department actually just posted, which I'm sure they've had it for a little bit. They waited until the movie to post that they had it. They have the Shao Kahn. Sorry, I cannot talk today. But they want like $325 for it, and that's just unfortunately I made a. Well, not unfortunately, I made a life-changing purchase Friday. Not life-changing, but a major purchase on Friday that I'm super happy about. But that's going to limit some of the collecting budget that I have. So, yeah, I may pass on Montour just because he's not necessarily my favorite character. I'm kind of hoping maybe they reissue Goro, reissue Shao Kahn. So I don't know. That's probably what I'll wait for, honestly. All right, so here we have our Baraka. This thing is freaking amazing. I'm so happy I picked this up. I literally picked all these up on whims. Well, especially him. I've been talking about getting the Storm Mortal Kombat figures for a while now. When we were in Dallas, we went to Dallas. Cincy and Craig took us to Dallas Vintage Toys, and they had a bunch of them there that I was looking at, and I just absolutely loved them again. And yeah, I didn't pull the trigger because I was like, this is like an impulse buy. I'm gonna wait, think about it. And then when we were at the show in Xenia, Roma Collectibles had a ton of them, and Josh and I we kept kind of walking back and forth to the booth. We kept looking at them. They actually had some 6 scale Mortal Kombat figures that I was looking at, a little bit more than these, but someone bought those almost up instantly, and he still had some of these, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get one. Decided to buy a Scorpion, and then we walked around the show some more, and you know what, I was like, I can't just have one. I got to have him fighting someone, so Baraka would have been my second choice, so I went ahead and grabbed him as well, and then that just unleashed all sorts of crazy stuff. Yeah, no, Trevor, I fully agree. I'm learning. Because I'll be fully honest, I always thought Storm, some of the those import figures were a little bit overpriced, but I honestly had never really messed with one. I had seen them in like Cincy and Josh's collections before, but I never really actually held one. I never really moved the joints around. So yeah, now that I'm actually have them in hand, I'm seeing all the detail. I'm seeing all the craziness that they put into these things. I can fully say that these are definitely worth the price of admission, for sure. And then, so what we have as far as Baraka, we do have, you can remove the little blades there on his arm. We are given the longer extended ones, so there's just a little port here. I'm 99.9% sure I'm gonna have him displayed with the longer blades out, just because I really, really, really like that look. So yeah, so this one is super warped, but I'll try to take a hairdryer and see if I can get that straightened out just a bit. But yeah, here's our Baraka, complete with the extended blades. And actually, you know what? Now that I don't know, I might have him do, because he does come with the blast effect from where he shoots out his little energy, one of his special moves. See if I can get this out of the box. So I may kind of have him in his pose where he is kind of looks like, because I think if I remember right, he kind of goes up on one foot and then kind of shoots it out. If I'm remembering correctly, so something along the lines of this, and then this is flying out. So that may be how I actually end up posing him. So I think that would actually look pretty daggone cool, to be honest. So yeah, that might be what I end up doing. But yeah, so you get the 2 blades that are extended. You get a ton of hands, so you get 3 additional sets of hands. So you have fists, which are come on the figure. You have some, like, actually show you the accessories that you come with. Move that plastic right there. So yeah, so for Baraka, we get 3 additional sets of hands. We have the blood effects that go over the shoulders of the other characters. So when he was doing the, basically shredding them alive, we have that. Then we have some smaller effects that do the same thing. And then we get a alternate head sculpt. You see where it's the face is a little bit more open and screaming. So really cool detail there. Yeah, really like. Let me actually get that one out and see if I can show you a little bit closer look. Surprised you don't pick them up, Dallas. You were excited about it, but you were excited about it, but you were more about. Well, no, I'm still collectible warrior. I'm 1,000% about Batman. Like, that's always. The reason I didn't pick them up was because that was the very first store that we went to. Let's see if I can again pence it and see if it will pick it up to show you the detail. But an awesome looking alternate head sculpt. But yeah, the reason I didn't pick them up was because that was the very first store that we went to, and I didn't want to pretty much blow like half my budget just in the very first store, not knowing what else that trip was going to have. Knowing what I know now, I probably would have went ahead and pulled the trigger and picked them up there. But yeah, you know, unfortunately it didn't work out. But then we had the Xenia show, so I was able to get into the line there. So it all worked out. Let's see. I'm debating if I should go down that black hole. I would start with the cyborgs. Leslie says, yeah, those are the ones that I've been eyeballing here recently as well. I would say I think that the hype of the movie and everything is going to kind of push some of these figures to sell out a little bit quicker than they would in the past. So I would say if you have any interest in them, probably go ahead and grab them. Honestly, like, this is my really first time messing around with this line, and I can tell you 100% that this feels super premium. The details, everything, fantastic. The joints are buttery smooth. Like I said, this is one of the few figures that I feel like any pose that I want to get him into, it's very easy to do it, and it looks decent. And I'm a terrible action figure poser. So, yeah, so if you have any skill at all at posing action figures, I think that you will have an absolute blast with these figures, for sure. So I would highly recommend, if you have any interest in getting into the Storm Mortal Kombat line, that you do it. I don't think you will regret it at all. Is this one? This one's still got a little bit of a warp to it, too. I'll keep you out for the ones you are looking for. Dude, thank you so much, Calvin. I really appreciate that. Really, anything Storm Collectibles you can't go wrong with. Yeah, and I'm Collectible Warrior. I am fully on that train now. Like I said, I would assume their Street Fighter, Gears of War, all the other properties that they do are probably, I would assume, the same quality. I mean, I know the Gears of War ones were, because that was what I messed around with first, and really liked how they felt, how they looked, and yeah. Let's see, no DC multiverse, bro. What do you mean, like the McFarlane stuff? So I'm waiting for McFarlane to get over his love affair with metal, the Greg Capullo artwork. I'm just kind of, like, I have the entire first wave of it. I don't feel like I need more Last Night on Earth. I don't need more dark, gritty Batman. I want him to start doing some more like different characters. This may be blasphemy. I personally don't like the Batman Who Laughs. I think it's an overrated character. I feel that it's a cool design, but outside of that, it offers nothing. And I'm just over it. So I'm kind of tired of him just making the Batman Who Laughs and the Last Night on Earth. So until he starts doing some other things outside of Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder, who I love, like New 52 is one of my all-time favorite Batman comic runs. But until he starts like branching out and doing other artist takes and giving us something a little bit more unique, like I want more animated series Batman. I hate that he only gave us Batman and Harley. Like, where's Joker? Where's Two-Face? Where's Mr. Freeze? Like, do a line of that. When he starts doing that type of stuff, that's when I'm going to get back into it. But for right now, I am not super keen on what McFarlane is doing with the DC stuff. Yeah, I don't need any more. I don't need any more Batman Who Laughs. Let's see. What else did I miss here? Nightwalker, what is going on? How you doing today? We're on the same page, bro. I'm thinking about selling all of them already, and they just came out. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I said, I love the way my collection looks back there, but what I liked about it is we were getting all sorts of different properties. Like we got a Nightwing, we got Batgirl, you know, we got the Detective Comics Batman, we got the Arkham video game Batman. Like there were so many like kind of different properties. Action Comics Superman, like even like the White Knight stuff that we got from the Murphy comic. Like those I love because they were unique, they were different, and now I just feel like he's just settled into that Capullo universe. So unfortunately, Swamp Thing Andrew would be fantastic. I would buy that in a second. I really hope that eventually he does put out a Swamp Thing. Yeah, the Fortnite figures are awesome. Like, and I love the quality of the McFarlane stuff. I'm just kind of tired of the designs that they're doing currently for Batman. There's absolutely no issue at all with the quality and the production of them. I think for the price point, they're one of my favorite figures. But yeah, I'm just tired of the Batman Who Laughs, if that makes sense. So yeah, but I am super impressed with these Storm figures. Super, super, super impressed. All right, so there's Baraka. And before anyone asks, I have not seen the movie yet. I'm hoping I get to watch that tonight. I was planning on watching it Friday, but again, spent all day or all evening out making a purchase. So I didn't get a chance to watch it Friday night. And hopefully, yeah, we'll get to watch it today. Last night I thought we were going to be home, and unfortunately we didn't. We were out with some friends, which was a great time, but we again didn't have time to watch it. So I'm not the only one who hasn't seen Mortal Kombat. Yeah, no, it's definitely on my radar. Like I said, I've been wanting to watch it since it came out, but I just haven't found the time yet. But hopefully tonight, tomorrow, sometime this week, I'll actually get to watch it. But just kind of the hype of going to be able to watch it has definitely led me to wanting to finally unbox these figures. Because I mean, I've had them for over a month now, and they're just been sitting on my shelf back there. All right, so we'll put that right there. Let's see. See, looks like Collectible Warrior. I'm assuming you mean you have not seen the movie as well. All right, let's do. I think I'm gonna have time to open up one more before the wife and I have to head out. And I'm gonna make the executive decision here. The Scorpion I'm more interested in. Well, both of them, but I'm super interested in this Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Big Bad Toy Store exclusive one, just to see what it looks like. So let's open him up, shall we? Dr. says, I doubt the new Mortal Kombat is as good as I would hope it'd be better. I mean, there's nothing. I went back and watched probably about, I don't know, 2 years ago, went back and watched the old Mortal Kombat. It's not terrible. Obviously, like some of the special effects are pretty dated. I mean, but total decent story. I don't know. I'm excited for this new one. I think it will be. I mean, I'm not. All I expect. Oh my God, this is awesome. Yeah, I definitely made the right decision on getting this version of Scorpion, since it is technically the title or like the fighter select screen accurate version of Scorpion from Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 when they added him back in. Alright, so let's see. Let's get that from out underneath that joint. Perfect. Alright. So what we have on this one is, like I said, this is kind of the representation of when they put Scorpion in 3 with the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 edition. On the fighter select screen, his little character window had that skull kind of portrait coming through the mask, and that's the reason I went with this specific one as opposed to the normal one. was just because I thought this one was a little bit more game accurate. Is the only one, or Calvin is the only one that he doesn't have yet. Yeah, I picked this up pretty much like right when I was getting into the Mortal Kombat Storm stuff. This was one of the ones I picked up immediately off Big Bad, just because, again, like Scorpion's one of my favorite characters, so I kind of want multiples of him if they're going to make one for each game. So yeah, so I was super excited to get one from Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Like I said, I just felt this one was, I know like in like, so the title select or the character select, he looked like this, but then in the like the verse where they put the two characters together pre-battle, he has like a normal human face. So yeah, so I guess both are technically game accurate, but I just like this one a little bit more. But he looks freaking fantastic. And then as far as what we have, as far as accessory wise for him, so we do have the normal face plate right there, so the one without the skull. So that is an option if you want to display him that way. We are, much like the other figures, we are given 3 additional sets of hands. And let me show you kind of the tray here. So yeah, so we are given 3 additional sets of hands. We have some blood effects. We have his battle axe move, and then we have the spear get over here. But from what I understand, from what I've talked to other people, I guess this pretty much just eventually bows down, so this doesn't look as good as it does kind of right here. Eventually it just kind of loses its shape and gravity takes a hold. But we'll see. I may, at least for a little bit, have him displayed with that, because I think that would be pretty cool. But again, a ton of awesome accessories for this one. Let's see. Dude, thank you, Collectible Wear. He said he really likes my setup here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, this is our basement, which the wife has graciously let me take over. And yeah, I'm super excited. I did this kind of impromptu today, so I didn't actually turn on all the details or anything back there. But really, really appreciate the kind words. I'm super happy how it's all kind of come together currently. With all my Batman, and then I'm still working on kind of on this end. You see some artwork that's kind of missing. I'm moving some artwork over and putting up some more Kenner figures that I have, trying to fill in some space. And then, yeah, once I get all that done, I'm going to do a giant tour video. So that will be one of my Sweet Spot Monday videos, will be a tour of this entire room. So be on the lookout for that. Mando, what's going on? Just unboxing some Storm Mortal Kombat figures. Leslie, yes, that is the Lego Batwing right there. If you kind of see it like right here, that's the Lego Batmobile. I don't like them being on that same shelf. It looks too cluttered for me, so I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with each of those. But yeah, Batwing, Batmobile. 2 amazing sets, and you can't see it, but the Star Destroyer is actually currently being built right back in that corner. Steph says, any new record pickups? Yes, actually. Let me grab those real quick and I'll show you what I got. So I think these are the 2 newest ones that I got. I know I haven't shown these off, but Dry Socket, hardcore band. This was, I think, limited to 100. And it was kind of a black and red swirl, so you can kind of see a little bit of black there laced in the red. This was put out by Blind Rage Records and To Live a Lie and Crew Cuts. So if you guys don't know, I'm a big hardcore punk dude. Josh, what is going on? Dude, I'm sorry. This was super impromptu because I was just opening up Ermac and messing around with him, and I was like, you know what? I have about half an hour to kill, so I just jumped on. I have not unboxed everything I have, so I feel like we should do that at some point, since we're both getting into it. But yeah, so so Dry Socket, this is a hardcore band from California, I believe. But Blind Rage Records is this might be my video for tomorrow. So Blind Rage is a record store up in Dayton that I go to all the time. They also have their own label, pretty much predominantly hardcore and punk. They do some indie as well. And this was a split release between them, To Live a Lie, another hardcore label, I believe, out of Charlotte, North Carolina, somewhere in one of the Carolinas. And then Crew Cuts is the UK distributor. So, yeah, Dry Socket. If you like, what did I say? I'd say if you are a fan of Youth of Today from like back in mid 80s, that style hardcore, definitely check these guys out. And then the other one was Stone Fleet. This was another Blind Rage record. This is a Massachusetts hardcore band. And yeah, definitely check these guys out as well. This one, I think, was just black. Yeah. Unfortunately, I was late to the party on this one, so I didn't get a super cool variant. But I was at least able to get one. I think the variant was a splatter. I want to say that one was 100 and this one was 200. So I was at least able to get this one. But I think that's all I've gotten here recently. I did get a... you know what? I'll show you guys this too. I did get a new Super 7 figure delivered. As you guys know, I'm really into the Super 7 music stuff. So I got Gorilla Biscuits mascot right here. So this one was delivered a couple days ago. Super stoked to have this one. They have another one of these that actually comes with 2 7-inch records. I'm hoping that there's a place in... so Joshua, I've opened Ermac, Baraka, and one of the Scorpions. That's what I've opened up so far. But there's a shop in Indianapolis that said they actually have the other version of the reaction figure with the records. So I'm going to try to hopefully grab that at some point. So, yeah. So, Gorilla Biscuits, Super 7. I'm loving what they're doing with like all the music figures because they're doing like classic hardcore that I absolutely freaking love. Like I have the Agnostic Front, I have the Misfits, I have Czarface, which is one of my all-time favorite rap groups, and it's just amazing to see that they're doing these. I have the Rancid, one of the Rancid ones on order that should be coming soon. So yeah, super excited to be able to show my love of figures and hardcore and punk music in figure form. So got that one. Let's see. What else I missed here? The BBS, let's see, I think I responded to that. Nightwork says, I had Scorpion, nice. That's my all-time #1 collection. How many MK? Kim, so I, right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 6 Mortal Kombat Storm figures currently. Let's see. What else? I'm here. I use some thin black gardening wrap mine. Okay, I might have to try to do that then and see if that holds it up better. Trevor, thank you for the recommendation there. He said he used thin black gardening wire to wrap it around Scorpion's arm to make it look like the spear doesn't droop down. Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely try that then. To answer the record store. Yeah, I talked to Josh. Let's see. Thank you, Collectible. Yeah, no, music is another huge passion of mine, so I love sharing all the record pickups that I get. Yes, Youth of the Day is that's one of my all-time favorite like classic hardcore bands is definitely Youth of the Day. Huge fan of Judge. Obviously Gorilla Biscuits I'm a big fan of, so pretty much any of that New York mid 80s to early 90s hardcore, anything from DC and New York I'm all about. So definitely love all that. Let's see. Yeah, Night. Actually, yeah, Josh and I pretty much got in. Like, he made a purchase at the Xenia show that then I was already thinking about it, but he made the purchase, and then once he made it, I was like, I have to make it as well. But yeah, but going back to what we were originally doing. So yes, this is the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Scorpion. Slaughter to Prevail's new album. Nice. I've listened to some of their stuff. Let's see, Josh. About yep. Oh yeah, I did say that because someone asked me what was the very next one that I'm getting, and I said it was one that we worked a deal out since you needed the Scorpion, and I needed the Sub-Zero, so that will definitely be the next one. So yeah, so technically I have 7 as soon as I pay Josh for that, which I need to do. And yes, you're right. We definitely need to plan when we're going to Indianapolis for sure. Let's see what else I missed. So I am gonna have to probably cut this off here in the next minute or two. The wife and I had plans that we could show up anytime between noon and 4, but we need to get there closer to noon than later. Let's see. I'll sell some of the Hot Toys and get into that Firestorm. Jonathan, see what's going on. Unfortunately, you caught this right as we were ending the stream. I just opened up a couple Mortal Kombat figures. So yeah, so the ones that we opened up, Baraka. This one, I don't know. This one could be my favorite. He feels so incredibly good in hand. The detailing on him looks amazing. Like I said, the blades are a little bit warped, so I'm gonna have to try to flatten those out. But outside of that, he's amazing. Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Scorpion from Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Absolutely love this one as well. Some fantastic detailing on him. And then these things like just like, it doesn't matter what pose you put them in, they just stand. Like there's no, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but on my table right here, like they're so easy to pose, like they're so easy to balance, and this looks so freaking cool. And then the other one, Ermac. So we have Ermac right here. Really like him as well. And I love like the old like catcher shin guards. I think Baraka was the one who kicked off the new. Okay. Yeah, I think I feel like that sounds right. Like he was like one of the first ones to not be one of the ninjas, I think. Yeah, so you got Ermac, and then the other one that I have and was showing off was Raiden. So yeah, I just got the text from the wife that I need to get off here. But yeah, so there's Raiden. Like I said, I tried to get him in the classic side of the cabinet pose where he's reaching up with lightning on his fingers, and yeah, just an unbelievably awesome figure. Viper, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. This is like what, 30, almost 40 people in there. So thank you so incredibly much for joining this Sunday afternoon. Really, really appreciate it. Let me make sure I got everything before I go. John, this is cannot wait for Mortal Kombat 2. That's what I'm hearing. I still haven't watched the movie yet. Hopefully I'll do that tonight. So I'm super excited for that. See, Nightwalker says, I have Reptile, Ermac, Noob, Rain, and Scorpion. Very nice. Some of those old ninjas like Noob and Rain are going for a decent amount right now. Otherwise, I would like to add them to the collection, but probably will have to pass unless they reissue. Let's see. Trevor says, later. Grant, thanks for joining. I think I got everybody. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining. These figures, like I said, if you're thinking about them, if you like the movie, if you like the video game, I would definitely recommend them. I am turning into a little bit of a Storm fanboy. Like I said, this is the first time I've really messed with them, and I'm super impressed. So thank you guys so much for joining, and I will catch